Hi, this instructional homework video is about distance formula. Distance formula. For example, homework assigned on this chapter, on this page, I will do for you for free, number 4, to find the distance between these two given points. So over here, the points are given as, on number 4, -3 and 3, and 0 and 9. In fact, I will do this graphically as well, so you could see the correlation between the actual distance formula and what it looks like on the coordinate plane. So let's put it over here. There we go. So the coordinate -3 and 3, what I first recommend to students always is to label them. When you're given two coordinates, label them as x1, y1, this is the first x and y coordinate, and x2, y2. This will be the second set of coordinates. So let's plot them on the coordinate plane here. So -3 and 3 is about 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. It's like over here somewhere. That's -3 and 3. And the second coordinate is 0 and 9. So at the origin 0, and 9 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out there somewhere, 0 and 9. And I'm going to draw a line between those two as a segment, okay? As a segment, there it is. And I'm looking for the distance between from here to there. So I know from vertically, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units away vertically. But it's diagonal, so it must be more than 6. So how do I find that? So now we're going to write that distance formula again. D is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. And it's going to be square rooted. And the reason why the distance formula comes after so now let's go ahead and substitute in for the variable with the points given. So D is equal to the square root of the coordinates x2. Now remember, I labeled the x2 as 0. So 0 goes into where the x2 is, minus x1 is -1. Be careful. That's a double negative right there. You know what to do. Plus y sub 2 is 9 minus y1 given as 3. And we're going to square that difference as well. So let's start evaluating. Here we have 0 minus -3, which becomes 0 plus 3. And 3 squared is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. And 6 squared is 36. So D is equal to square root of the sum of the two differences, which is 9 plus 36, or 45. And if you don't have a calculator, you should simplify this radical by saying square root of 45. Well, square root of 45 is like saying 9 times 5 and 3 and 3. That's the prime factorization. So in fact, square root of 45 is like saying 3 times 3 times 5 square rooted. And the rule is, if you see two identical numbers, they come out as 1. Whee! And 5 stays in. So therefore, it's going to become 3 square root of 5. So the distance is 3 square root of 5. Okay, that's a radical form. But if you were to estimate it or evaluate the actual radical using a calculator, because we want to see what actually is the distance here, we will say, what is that? 5 square root. It's going to be 2.23, something like that, times the coefficient 3. That's going to be 6.708. 6.708. So it's going to be approximately 6.71 rounded up. And that makes sense because vertically is 6 units, horizontally is a little longer, 6.71 units away. All right? So that is a distance formula.